Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I am back with another Fauxbonichi flip through. This is, I don't even know what weeks, I have to look. Let's see. Weeks 20 and 21, May 14th through the 27th. Wow. Yep, had to look. I forgot already. So this is where we stopped last time. This paper is just scrapbook paper that I glued onto the base page, which was scrapbook paper, you know, heavier scrapbook paper. And on this day, we went and got some flowers for the front yard because it was just beautiful. And I've got a picture of all the flowers. I actually took this to send to my friend Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. And she wanted to see what I was getting to put in the garden, so that was quite a bit of them. And I did stick some of the plant tags in there. And then I made one of my little triple envelope guys. I guess it's not mine, I guess it's one I saw, but I made this one. And so this lifts up, and I put a little bit of journaling, and then this flips down. There's another picture of the Home Depot. And it flips down, and there are pictures in each envelope of how the garden looked when it was done. So I did manage to get everything dug up and planted and taken care of that day, but because we were expecting some pretty heavy rain. The next day was May 15th. It was just a lush bag that was bound in as the page. And there are pictures of my goofy dog eating something off a paper plate, which, oh, it's lettuce. The dog loves lettuce. Is that weird? It doesn't have dressing or anything on it. It's just iceberg lettuce. He's a weirdo. Anyway, here's a little journaling tag inside. Oh, I never put the weather or anything. But there you go. At least we knew it was the 15th, so that's something. The other side of that is just some pictures of what Victoria was working on. She was making these really funny little word collages from magazines, and she made a million of them, and they were funny. She's a funny kid. The next day was the 16th, which was a Wednesday, and I actually had bound in photo sleeves, and so that worked out well. That it was taco night, or fondue night, rather. Grace and Victoria had been begging for fondue. It's their favorite. And this was the first night we could get everyone together. So that was fondue night. So I just took some big pictures and included those in the photo sleeves, and then did the journaling on a note page in the back. And then this is May 17th. Oh, I guess that's glued down. The original page was an old book page, and I, again, trying to use up all the journaling cards and crap on my desk, just did a little paper collage. These are Project Life cards. The first robin was born. We had, we put my camera on a selfie stick and stuck it out our bedroom window and around the corner, and managed to get that picture before the Henrietta came back and pecked Mark's face off, which was about to happen because, man, was she mad. But that was very cool. Those eggs are so beautiful. So then we stopped bothering her for a while. A little sticker that was laying around for no reason. I like the color, I guess. And then the next page is the 18th, which is the back of that old book page that was in there. And we did a bunch of gardening that day. This is one of my jam-packed journal cards. I have a video on how I make this. I will link. No, that's a lie. The nice old man will link down below the video for making this jam-packed journal card and the triple envelope. This one, that butterfly keeps bending. He's too flimsy. But the tutorial I have on making this one. It's come play with me. So this is the jam-packed journal card, and we were doing gardening things. So I used that and put in a picture of how it looked after the gardening kid came and plowed up the garden from last year. And then I just used some ephemera from the internet. And I think this is a Dollar Tree sticker. I know this is a Tim Holtz bit of ephemera, but I think this is a Dollar Tree sticker. And I just kind of poked those things down in between the slots that I made. And here's a picture of Mark working on the pool while the garden was being plowed. We were in full gear. And then talking about the fact that Tori's graduation party is coming up, and eek, we better get busy. This is May 19th, Saturday, and the base page on this was a partial page of, looks like Tim Holtz cardstock. And I just used, again, a bunch of bits, some ephemera I had, and that to cover up the stuff on the back, then the date and the weather and the temp, and did some journaling on a scrap of notebook paper, coffee dyed notebook paper. And we were complaining about the fact that our yard guy, put the pool up so crooked, and we didn't notice until it was like halfway filled. The thing looks like a glass of water sitting like almost tipped over. And Mark has engineering brain. That kind of thing makes him insane. And we had to get it up because it's 18 feet across. It's huge. And if we want to get it up and balanced and warm for Victoria's party, it had to go up this day. And so poor Mark is going to be looking at that pool all summer long, wanting to shoot himself or me, because I was the one that was in a hurry. Whoops. Anyway, so that actually is kind of humorous. So I just have a little bit of book page stuff that was laying on my desk again in my bin bucket. And these are some stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. And that's my stomach growling. Can you guys hear that? This may never go up, this video, if you can hear that. Or maybe there will be some odd music playing just over that section. I don't know. And I just took some words out of this, I think it was a Beatrix Potter book, a little mini one, and I just cut some of the text out, not really making any sense, sort of nonsensical. And then on the back of that scrapbook paper, that's heavy, it is, that is Tim Holtz, I think. Apparently I felt a little collage-ish, and that was the 20th, which was a Sunday. It was sort of nice out, so we hung out on the back porch, and I just was cutting stuff out of magazines and gluing them down randomly, apparently. The next day was May 21st. The original page of this is, oh, it's a piece of Tim Holtz distressed wallpaper. I love that stuff. I don't know why, because I love Tim Holtz. It's true. I say it every video, but we all do. Can't help it. Pasted down some more stuff out of a magazine. Spike was being funny that day, so I just cut out his silhouette and stuck him up there. The lilacs were in full bloom, and that made me so happy. I love lilacs. So I did a little bit of journaling on the back of that photo and threw in some more bits from a magazine and this Tim Holtz lady and a postage stamp for no reason. And then I stitched some lace on, but it looks like I missed a spot. Shoddy workmanship. So this is that piece of Tim Holtz cardstock, which I love. And this was Tuesday the 22nd. This was Victoria's senior picture out of the dance company program. And so I just cut her picture out and cut out her quote and put that there. There's a little tag here, and I did the journaling on the back. Made a pocket out of some fabric scrap with some vintage trim on it. And I went to get my teeth cleaned because I'm a good doobie, and that's my receipt. And once again, being that time of year, I had a million brochures and, not brochures, why do I keep saying that? Programs. So this was for the spring dance concert. Last time dancing at Thornton Academy. Kristen, if you're watching, I know this made you cry. It made me cry too. This was a hard night. Hi, Kristen, if you're watching. And so I did the same thing with this one as I did with the last one. I just pamphlet stitched it and then glued the back page onto what was the base page in my signature. So there's my gorgeous daughter. And this way all of the writing inside was open or available so that I can still see it, because not only did she dance on a bunch of numbers, she choreographed a bunch of them, and I like going back and looking at all these kids that I've known forever and see their senior pictures. So, oh yeah, it's choking me up just talking about it. Yep. So anyway, that was that, and this was actually that same day continued. it was a busy day because my grandniece, my nephew's daughter was born. Penny, isn't she delicious? She was almost 10 pounds, and oh, I just want to squeeze her. She's so delicious. Did some journaling about the rest of the day there, and then in this pocket that I made, I have tons of pictures from the dance concert. Things that I liked, but they're just too many to have on pages. It's my kid. She's a miracle. She's quite a dancer. Her sister is also. And then I have spring dance concert cut out and put in there. Don't know why, but I do. So I hardly ever go on to another side like that, but it was just that time of year. So the next night, yes, I was at her school every night, morning, afternoon for like 3 weeks straight. This night was Jazz a la Mode, which is a program they do every year with jazz band, and they serve pie and ice cream and coffee while you listen to them play, which was lovely. And so it was in a different location in the school this year, so I just took a picture. And these little graduate caps are from the confetti on the table. So I was helping clean up, and so I swiped those. And once again, it is the handbill that I pamphlet stitched, and then actually I don't think I did. I think I just washi it because it was only like 2 pages or 3 pages. But I can go back and see everyone who was playing and what they were playing, and go back, and Victoria's solo was La Vie en Rose, which they spelled wrong, but oh my gosh, it was just beautiful. It was wonderful. And there's some pictures from the concert. There's Victoria playing her solo on her trombone, and her goofing off with one of her friends and her new purse. We got to take a pie home. There it is. She was pretty happy. And oh, and she got her cap and gown this day. So this is the label off of the package. Yeah, that was a tough day too. Oh. And there's another picture of all her closest friends in jazz band. And then you can still see everyone who was playing. So I liked how that came out. Then I put the ticket from the show in there and mounted it on some scrapbook paper. Another Project Life card with the weather info and all the journaling from that day. And oh, and the back of that page, the base of that page was just some dot grid paper. I think you saw the first part earlier. And then I glued in, is this Heidi Swap paper? I think it is. And nothing much going on. Drew my vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I must have vacuumed. Found a penny, picked it up. You know, that's a rule. It was face up, so I had to get it. And then this is May 26th, which was a Saturday. And that's the other side of that Rite Aid bag, just a brown sack bag. Took a piece of note paper and did my journaling. I guess it was a boring day. And then I have a double paper clip on here, which I have a video coming up on how I made. The other side of the double paper clip is this one. It's a little brown bag, and I have a journaling spot in there. And, oh, this was actually a day I never finished journaling about. I have my notes, and I have pictures. We had gone to Party City to get stuff for Victoria's graduation party the next day, and so I have the pictures. We went to a graduation party. I have receipts. Everything is all stuck in there, but I have not yet done the journaling. So I'll just stick this back on there. Well, you don't need to watch me do that. I'll do that later. And I'm going to wrap it up because I came to my brightly colored Post-it, which tells me to wrap it up. So that is that. The next 2 weeks of journaling in our poetry Fauxbonichi. So thanks so long if you made it through this long with me. I really do appreciate it. And you can check down below. The nice old man will put in the links on where you can stalk us on the interwebs. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will also link Kristen's YouTube channel and Elizabeth's YouTube channel and the 2 videos that I mentioned, Come Play With Me videos on making some of this ephemera. And I think that wraps it up. So thanks, everybody. See you soon. Bye.